Hafiz Mohammed Saeed is a UN designated global terrorist. He's a terrorist for the entire world. The US has a $10 million bounty on his head. But is he a patriot for Pakistan? Mumbai terror attacks mastermind and Jamaat-ud-Dawa, Lashkar-e-Taiba chief Hafiz Saeed has said that his organization will observe a 10-day Kashmir Solidarity Ashr starting from the 2nd of February. United States has designated Hafiz Saeed and his group as foreign terrorist organization, but he will hold rallies, conferences, seminars across Pakistan to show solidarity with Kashmir. He claims he spent 10 months under house arrest only because he raised his voice against India in Kashmir. Jamaat-ud-Dawa is the front organization of Lashkar-e-Taiba, which is responsible for carrying out the parliament attacks in India, the 2006 train bombings, the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, and a series of terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir, including an attack on the Jammu Kashmir State Assembly. This month, United States very clearly told Pakistan that Hafiz Saeed is a terrorist and should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law of the land. Unfortunately, Pakistan hasn't done that. And this brings us to our top question of the day. A terrorist for the world, is he a patriot for Pakistan? The terror chief's dare is the Pakistani state, is the Pakistani government. Are they complicit? Pak brazens it out despite a US rap on Saeed. Terroristan's treachery, and that's the question. How should the world ensure there's accountability? How should India deal with this Pakistan terror? Joining me now on the broadcast, Qamar Cheema. He's a noted defense analyst. He joins us from Pakistan. Major General S.P. Sinha. He's a veteran. He's a security affairs expert. But my first question is to Majid Haidari, who joins us from Kashmir. Majid Haidari, I want to understand from you, does Kashmir need a UN designated global terrorist to take its cause forward?
See, Gaurav, I am not here to defend Hafiz Saeed or anybody else. But let me say you one thing, that Hafiz Saeed has not been declared a global, there is no global consensus on his being a terrorist. China doesn't acknowledge that.
I'm sorry.
Ideally,
let
what
me
would
correct
be
you
the
on
best
facts.
was that
Maulana
Indian
Masood
government should show
Azhar is where there is an
get
issue.
That man here and put him to trial.
Majid Haidari, Hafiz Saeed is a UN designated global terrorist.
No,
1267 Sanctions Committee in 2008.
China's intervention.
December 2008 designated Hafiz Saeed a terrorist.
Sir,
he's a foreign terrorist even in the US.
Is only to stop the financial fundings for that. See, yes. Understand, China was behind his house arrest. They wanted him to be in a safe house. So he has the support of China for some reasons. Ideally, the best would have been the government of India showing some courage to do some kind of a surgical strike and get him here. But that is unfortunately not happening on the part of government of India. Now coming to solidarity with Kashmiris. Kashmir is an international dispute and international support has always been there for international issues. So solidarity from any front is expected for an issue like Kashmir,
including from a terrorist. Kashmir needs a terrorist support, a terrorist who kills innocent people.
No, this is the problem. Unless he is put to trial, I cannot call him a terrorist. Unless the Indian government puts him to trial through a court, I can't call him a terrorist. It's a hearsay that he is a terrorist.
It's hearsay.
These are all allegations. 26/11, other allegations. These have not been proved in the court of law.
What is his name?
Majid Haidari.
Mr. Majid, please tell me, when Interior Minister of Pakistan says that Hafiz Saeed is a threat to national security, and he says on the floor of the House in the Senate, and when America gives 15 days time to Pakistan, the foreign minister says बहुत मलबा इकट्ठा हो गया पाकिस्तान में, साफ करने में वक्त लगेगा. How did this malwa get accumulated in Pakistan? When USA puts 10 million bounty award on him, when United Nations declares him a terrorist organization, when your own interior minister says he's threat to national security, when you arrest him, the government does not file even an FIR against him. What is this? You are a bundle of, this Pakistan is a bundle of contradictions.
Which it actually is. And which is where I take this question to Qamar Cheema. Which is where I take this question to Qamar Cheema.
If an FIR has not been filed and the Prime Minister of Pakistan calls him Sahab, that means he is a guest for them. He is a special VIP for them.
Which is such a shame. Which is such a shame.
Which is a matter of shame.
Which is such a shame, and that is why I take this question to Qamar Cheema in Pakistan, who joins us from Pakistan.
Unless you put that person to trial.
Qamar Cheema, well, the process has started. The process has started. He's been charge sheeted.
NIA has already charge sheeted him.
He's just been charge sheeted by the NIA for funding terror in Jammu and Kashmir. I'm sure you're aware of these facts. You know, because sometimes facts in Kashmir are very rare, they go more on rhetoric. But let me quickly go across to Qamar Cheema, who joins us from Pakistan. Qamar Cheema, on the 26th of September 2017, Khwaja Asif, your country's foreign minister in the United States of America, said Hafiz Saeed is a liability. Is he a liability or is he an asset for your army that your country refuses to act against him, Qamar Cheema?
Well, I think one thing that needs to be clear, and I have explained it many times, that Hafiz Saeed has been a liability. There is no doubt on it, one thing. The second thing is that why you drag military in it. The third thing that needs to understand in this entire situation is that it doesn't matter that what the person, who the person is. It matters that what he's doing. Is talking about the human rights violation in Kashmir is crime.
If he's a liability, why would your country not act against the liability? I'm sorry, I don't understand this speaking with a forked tongue. I indulge in straight talk, and sir, I want to understand from you. If he's a liability, sir, I want to understand from you. I think we can have a straight conversation without screaming. Without screaming, let's have a conversation.
Raising their voice is crime.
You're not understanding me. You're ranting. Sir, kindly do not rant early in the morning. Kindly do not rant early in the morning, Qamar Cheema. Qamar Cheema, you may keep talking. I'll have to, unfortunately, sir, you don't understand. If he is a liability, why will your government not act against him? If he is a liability, why would your country not act against the liability? I am sorry. I think you're not answering my question. Sir, you're ranting non-stop. You're ranting non-stop. You're talking non-stop. I'm so sorry. You'll have to stop ranting.
This is not crime at all anyway.
It is not a crime. It is not a crime to kill innocent people. Attacking the Indian Parliament is not a crime. General Sinha, attacking the Parliament is not a crime. Killing 200 people in Mumbai in 2006 is not a crime. What kind of a world do you people live in?
And Gaurav, now you didn't listen me. Now you will give
Mr. Gaurav, the problem with Pakistan is that Pakistan is obsessed with terrorism. Pakistan sees nothing. They don't do any development.
So Kashmir cause needs a terrorist. Kashmir cause needs a UN designated global terrorist to take it forward.
Kashmir is a humanitarian problem. Everyone around the globe.
There is no problem.
I am sorry. What rhetoric is that?
Kashmir is not a problem. Kashmir is not an issue. Kashmir is ours. You better forget about it. Since 1947, you have been eyeing Kashmir. I can tell you that even after 10,000 years, Kashmir will remain integral part of India. You are a weak nation. You can't do anything to us, Mr. Cheema. You are a weak nation. Your military is not competent. You outsource your military role to terrorists. You treat terrorists as a threat. That is a shame.
A shame for you.
Outsource.
This is how you treat men,
you have a coward army.
Children.
You have a coward army which cannot face Indian army, and therefore you outsource. It is a matter of disgrace that the basic mandate of army by Pakistan army should be outsourced to terrorists.
For the benefit of our viewers, I want you to understand, while Qamar Cheema will continue to rant, I want them to understand, Pakistan lost every war to India. Pakistan lost every war from 1947 to date to India, and that is why it is now using a terrorist to fight its war in Kashmir. And that's the point I want to raise. Why does Kashmir want to be misled by terrorists? And Majid Hydari, that is where I come back to you on the point of not taking action against Hafiz Saeed. Well, he's now been charge sheeted by the National Investigation Agency. Both Syed Salahuddin and Hafiz Saeed have been charge sheeted. General, let me get Majid Hydari to respond to this. He's been charge sheeted. Action is being taken. My point is, why are youth in Kashmir being misled by a UN designated global terrorist?
There you are. There you are.
See, firstly, the point is, Gaurav, try to understand one thing, that if you have some strong borders and you have situation under control in Kashmir and you say there is no Kashmir issue, then why are you scared or afraid of what Hafiz Saeed will do in Pakistan?
We are not afraid. Who's afraid?
If you say there is no
who is afraid?
We have killed more than 270 terrorists.
Who is afraid? Why would you think that anybody is afraid?
I am sorry, I'm not afraid.
I am sorry. Why would you think anyone's afraid?
Look at the cause. Don't look at the person. Look at the cause he's supporting.
This is what
really? Oh, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. You and Pakistan speak exactly the same language. Look at the cause. So some people in Kashmir will use the crutches of a UN designated global terrorist, General Sinha. You will use the crutches of a terrorist.
Mr. Majid,
does it pain you?
Mr. Majid,
Nothing pains me, sir.
Mr. Majid, are you an Indian?
So I would do this.
Are you an Indian or are you a Pakistani?
If anyone needs
Are
to,
you an Indian?
If anyone is asking,
Mr. Majid,
Sir, we will refrain from this.
Who are you to decide about my citizenship?
We will refrain from
Who are you to
why
decide
do you
about my
support Hafiz?
citizenship? Come to the point.
Mr. Majid,
The point is
why
that
are
he
you
is supporting a
supporting
global cause?
Why are you
a cause
supporting
for
Hafiz?
resolution to Kashmir issue?
Why are you supporting Hafiz Saeed when you are Indian?
May I for the benefit of our viewers make one thing very clear.
For humanity, I say if anybody, even a non-human being, even if animals support Kashmir cause, I'll salute them.
Oh, you are supporting animals, don't worry. You are supporting animals. You're saluting animals. There are no two ways about it. And continue to support animals because these are animals that are being dealt with the way they should be dealt with. But I want to once again come back to the issue that we are talking about. Qamar Cheema, if Hafiz Saeed is a liability, why would the Pakistan government not act against a liability?
let me tell you, now let me give you a very academic answer to this. We have seen Truth and Reconciliation Commission in South Africa. We have seen mainstreaming of FARC rebels in Colombia. We have seen Irish Republic Army getting mainstream in Ireland. And now we are saying
mainstreaming of terrorism in Pakistan.
Yes. If the Indians are asking
you hit the nail on its head. You've mainstreaming of terror in Pakistan through Hafiz Saeed.
We cannot kill everyone.
So a UN designated global terrorist without facing justice, without abandoning the gun. Sir, आपका जो rhetoric है ना, ये किसी और channel पे चल जाएगा, but not on India Today. Not on India Today because we'll expose you for all the dirty games you play. So you are mainstreaming a terrorist without the terrorist giving up the weapon, without the terrorist being held accountable. So you know, hear your own foreign minister. Hear your own foreign minister, how he calls Hafiz Saeed a liability and how this liability is now being mainstreamed in Pakistan. Listen in.
You know, it's in the news also regularly from Pakistan with Hafiz Saeed starting a political party and preaching in the open and so forth. So do you really think that the United States should accept that your efforts to defund, delegitimize these groups on Pakistani soil are the best you could possibly do?
You have mentioned a name. It's a proscribed organization. The gentleman is under house arrest. But I agree with you that on that score, on that account, we have to do more. We have to do more. There are people in Pakistan who are who can be a liability in times of crisis for Pakistan and for the region. I agree with you. I don't disagree with that.
He is a liability for Pakistan. He is a liability for the region. And Pakistan needs to do more. So I'll talk to Majid Hydari separately that he's taking the support of a liability for the region. For the cause, the only cause I agree where everyone should be on the same page is that India should get back Pakistan occupied Kashmir. That's the only way that India needs to talk. Whoever talks of plebiscite, sir, on this channel we state facts. For plebiscite, Pakistan needs to vacate Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The Indian army needs to go to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, ensure there is stability in that area, ensure outsiders are evicted from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. These are facts of that so-called 1948 resolution that people continue to rant about. Plebiscite is all across Pakistan-occupied Kashmir included, Gilgit-Baltistan included. So please, let's speak facts. And Qamar Cheema, your foreign minister says he's a liability. And yet, you are mainstreaming terror in Pakistan. Milli Muslim League will fight elections in 2018. He might just be a prime minister.
I think this is about, you know, I gave you examples how the FARC rebels have been mainstreamed. We need to
how can you compare a UN designated global terrorist with
we cannot kill our children.
I am sorry. Has he been held accountable for terror?
The question is that
Pakistan has banned 72 organizations.
Will you with Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, will you bring Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and mainstream them?
Pakistan has banned 72 organizations.
They need to
JUD is one of them. Pakistan has banned donations to JUD.
That is the difference.
Falah-e-Insaniyat. And the boss of all this is Hafiz Saeed. What do you say to this? What do you say to this? If he is
kitna dikhawa karoge? How much will you mislead the world? How much will you mislead the world in 21st century?
What is about misleading in
and
this?
And that is exactly why. And just today the US President Donald Trump said, stop funding rogue states.
What should we do?
Mr. Cheema, you disagree with your foreign minister? You disagree with your foreign minister who has made a categorical statement in the United Nations?
Do you want
you agree with him or you disagree with him? Mr. Cheema, you agree with your foreign minister? No. The moot point is you agree with your foreign minister or you don't agree. Or your foreign minister has made a statement in United Nations. You agree with him?
Two things. The one is, which I am talking and the foreign minister talking, that he is a liability. The second is that everyone has a right to struggle. So has Hafiz Saeed has a right to struggle.
A terrorist has rights only in Pakistan. Oh my God. A terrorist has rights.
Everyone has a right to struggle.
A killer, an attacker of the Temple of Democracy in India. The man who attacked the parliament in India in December 2001, the man who's responsible for killing 200 people in Mumbai in 2006, the man who's responsible for the attack on the Jammu Kashmir Assembly, the man who's responsible for 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, has rights in Pakistan.
Then why didn't you?
What kind of a terror state are you? Why should Pakistan not be designated? Why should Pakistan not be designated a terror state?
We have to go what the Pakistani authorities are saying.
But Pakistani authorities are supporting him.
For me, any source of information is Pakistani government. And the government says that there are no cases
why didn't your foreign minister say that Hafiz Saeed has all the rights?
When you went to America with a begging bowl, you concede you had to do more. You had to concede you will do more against terror.
The world needed us.
Why didn't foreign minister of Pakistan say in United Nations that
this is because of you the terror has generated in South Asia?
Hafiz Saeed has all the freedom to do everything that he is doing. He did not say that. He said that Pakistan needs to do more against Hafiz Saeed.
Qamar Cheema, I'll tell you something very straight.
And the word came to us.
That is why the world has no sympathy when Pakistanis are killed in terror attacks, which is very unfortunate.
We don't need Indian sympathy.
Which is very unfortunate.
We have the
that is exactly why, whether it's Afghanistan or India or the United States, the entire civilized world hits out at Pakistan-sponsored terror. That is why you are called global epicenter of terror. There is a reason for it. Because even educated people like you, try to mainstream terror, try to justify terror. Even the civil society in Pakistan is trying to justify terror.
Mr. Cheema,
which is very, very unfortunate.
Mr.
And that is exactly why. That is exactly why. I hope you wake up. I hope you wake up before it's too late for Pakistan. I sincerely hope you wake up before it's too late for Pakistan. Because just remember, as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, one, it remains an integral part of India. Two, India is too powerful for Pakistan to even attempt to mess around in Kashmir. Let's get that message very, very clear on the broadcast today. To all my guests, many thanks for joining me.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.